want your phone?
Nah, it's okay.
Okay.
I'm not even worried about that shit. Oh, it wasn't bad. Oh, I'm getting this fucking tool. I've been wasting time.
Where is the top? I do not know where the top is for this backroom teleport.
I'm about to say, you want to take another one? I mean,
Sure. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Two Skrippas, One Pole. I am your host, Kia, also known as Mango. Yeah, since I lost the top, we're just going to take a shot. Teleport. What's up? What's happening?
Get her a sponsor.
I'm telling you.
That's what you drink all the time?
No, I'm definitely more of like a Crown. I'm a Crown ass bitch. I love me some Crown. And I just saw they got Crown XO. Why am I passing you the damn bottle?
I know, it's okay.
And then I put it on the floor. I'm disrespectful.
Right,
I'm sorry.
Okay, bro.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, taking shots of teleport is crazy. But listen, when you balling on a budget, you do what you gotta do.
This is a good budget because I just don't think I'm gonna give up any of the poor shit I do.
I'm telling like this.
That's it.
Big shit. This big ass bottle.
You can never get mad at
$15.99.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Come on now.
Who's giving that up?
And it gets me
lit. It gets me right where I need to be. You hear me?
Telling you. So you hear a voice in the background, you all. That's my girl DeShawne. Say a little something.
It's from a little shit show, my shit show. We just recorded an episode and now we are on hers and I'm so excited. We really connected like out of nowhere.
Yes.
And the vibe is so real because I've really been looking for some cool people to hang out with in the city. So this is a great connection.
It's so much love.
So much love.
The way my show is set up, y'all already know this, but we recorded, so by the time y'all hear and see this, it will already be released on her feed.
Mm-hmm.
So go check it out, DeShawne Shit Show. You can also find her at My Shit Show. And shit is spelled SHYT. Okay?
Absolutely.
Hello, get it right. My Shit Show, baby.
I love it.
Had to let them know.
Thank
so
you.
go follow her. You can also go listen to her in that episode that we released. But if you're like, because I know some people be like, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
It is.
This week's episode will be, or the episode we did together will be featured this week.
Yes.
So you'll get to listen to it again. And also, y'all know I be posting the full videos on Patreon. So we decided, since it was a little collab, that we are going to post that video on.
And we gotta do this again. This is a great collab.
This is not the first. I mean, this is not the last time. There we go. It's the first time, not the last time. So I don't really have any corrections corners. I need a new name for that, but this is just the part of the show where, because I be talking, I be rambling, and I be saying shit too fast sometimes. And so this is where I invite you all, if you listening and you like, yeah, that was not right. This is actually what was supposed to be said, or this is actually that, because I be trying to do my due diligence. I'm not trying to spread fake news and whatnot, but mistakes happen. So this is where you would write into 2skrippas1pole@gmail.com or DM me and be like, yeah, you said this, but really it's this. Okay? And nicely, because I got feelings.
So you ain't have nothing to correct this time? You was on your shit?
Not that I noticed. It's probably something in there, but I'm tired. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I be listening and I be cracking up, but when I first started, I don't listen as heavily to my own self as I did before. So now it's like I might do one or two run-throughs as opposed to when I first started, I was like, oh, it gotta be perfect. Nothing's perfect, first of all. And now that I am getting better at it, I'm better at editing. So it's like, okay, I know I gotta go to this point and cut this out. It's not as much of the bleeping and all that because I got more of a hang of it. So I don't have to listen to it as much. I'll listen to it the first time and see if I need to do any volume changes or anything like that. Cause y'all, I got
new mics.
I'm telling you. And I'm about to get a camera.
Nah, for real.
Y'all ain't fucking with me. So the first time, it'll be to go through the audio changes, and I'll listen to try to write down. So I'm getting the description. What am I actually talking about? Because we don't never know where we gonna go, what we gonna get. and then trying to come up with a title episode, because you plan your title episodes beforehand.
I try to, because I'm a big planner, but like I said, got to take the pen out and get used to the flow. So I'm leaving that, and I'm starting to just hang with it and figure it out as it goes along. Because when I go back and listen to it, I'll find some things like, oh, I said that. That'll be the same way they do it. I do it like that too. So it makes more sense.
Yeah. So that's like what I'll do, and then the second time, like, or if I'll notice, oh.
What? Somebody text you?
No, my computer just said fuck you and stop recording.
Oh damn.
That's crazy. It's okay, because we got this. Y'all, we make do with what we got.
Right.
I'm gonna give you the best I can with what I got.
Nah,
Words of Mariah Carey.
I don't even listen to her.
I don't either, not really.
Yeah, it was just radio. That was the only way I heard Mariah Carey.
Oh man. Okay, laptop, you gonna do what you wanna do. But this week's question of the week, I asked y'all about Spades and Uno stories. And where this came from, where is my iPad? Oh, it's right here. But where this came from, I was in the car, I was in the car, and on the radio, this girl called in, and she was like, her husband's sister is no longer invited to the family functions. Like, they haven't talked in like a year because of over Spades. And she said they were at the family cookout. And the girl was like, I didn't grow up playing spades. I didn't know. This was supposed to be a learning experience for me.
Fucked it
and
up.
she reneged.
Oh, I did that one time.
She reneged and the sister went off.
Girl.
But the sister like threw a glass bottle.
Oh, bitch.
Broke the TV, all this shit. Like, wild shit. So she was like, yeah, nah, she's not invited no more. But now their son is like graduating 8th grade or some shit like that. And it's like, yo, like, that's my sister. She basically raised me. I miss her. Like, so they're kind of dealing with that.
Over Spades, though? But I mean, and while I know it does get serious, my family was more lenient with that. My family didn't do a bunch of. When I did renege, I was older and I was drunk. And I mean, most people look at me like, you're not gonna fuck with me anyway. So it's like, I was like, honestly, I really don't care. I renege. Y'all be alright. And they was like, oh, we can't play with her no more. She don't even give a fuck. I said, I don't because I'm lit. And they be like, we not betting money, so what you mad at? Oh, we just lost some books. All right, well, I get off the table. Fuck y'all. Sometimes I wouldn't even move.
Yeah. Oh man, so I had Amo. Shout out to you. You get like a triple gold star because my man be participating. He said that he has plenty of stories. He's had a gun pulled on him. Almost been in fights. Somebody, we went to high school together. Somebody got punched in the face and lost their tooth over a game. Like, should be getting crazy. And so my thing is like, he really said it gets really intense when people once you put money in it, and once the group gets too large and people, the energy just be all over the place.
That's why you don't put money in it.
You don't. And so with me, I also know how serious spades can be taken in the black community. Yeah. And I know that I don't have the capacity to deal with all of that.
At all.
So I know how to play spades. I learned how to play spades when I was like in elementary school, and I played in a home setting. It was me and my aunt against like I think my brother and my grandma or some shit like that. And we happened to win my first go round. Then I didn't really play again until high school, but it was in like we had a substitute one day. They wasn't doing shit, so we, anybody know how to play spades? So we started playing. So it's been off some chill shit. And I had a friend who him and his friends get together all the time and they be playing spades. But again, it's a chill setting. But they take it seriously. Like, they be hyped. So in situations like that, I'm in the background for the commentary. I'm watching it because it's a show. It's a great time. I have a blast. But I played with them once and I just got too nervous because I was like, I don't want to be the nigga that reneged and everybody start yelling at me. So if you are a novice to spades, you got to make sure you playing in the right setting. So I definitely think, like, because I know niggas be breaking bottles and pulling out guns and be getting too deep in it, that's why I don't play, because I don't know what's going to piss somebody off. I'll play in a very chill setting.
Yeah, I know who to play with.
But now Uno,
I'm fucking some shit up on Uno.
I've reached a point where I don't fucking play Uno no more. I can't.
Damn, really?
I can't, because niggas just be like, it's too many. The first thing, if I decide to play, the first thing in my mouth is how we playing.
Yeah, because everyone plays Uno different. Black people be making up their own rules.
And this is what did it for me. The last time I played spades, first of all, it was 7 fucking people.
Oh my
Ridiculous.
God.
I don't know why we did that to ourselves.
Yeah.
It was 7 people, and you know the new deck be having like the rules on it and shit. So I had we had one of them decks. And then it got so hectic that we ended up, one of the people who lost first, he ended up volunteering to be a fucking referee for the game of Uno. Because everybody was just yelling over each other. So this one girl, they started making up the craziest rules. They was like, oh, if you go to UMD, then you don't have to
draw 4 or something.
No, it was because it was like 3 of them that was in UMD.
Oh,
so they was
Lord, making up rules
so it was
for
like,
them.
oh, if you go to UMD, then you don't have to draw a card. Da da da. Then this one girl, but
the
sent
one
me
girl
over
you
the
can
edge.
write on.
I literally just threw the whole fucking deck and I said, I'm out of here.
Yeah, fucking no.
This girl got one of those make your own rule cards. Why she try to put 3 rules on 1 card?
Bitch.
What?
Y'all
What are you
cheating.
Come on
cheating,
now.
man. This is why I don't like playing with black people.
What are you talking about?
Making up their own damn rules.
So when I said something to her, she was like, oh, sore loser. I said, but when she tried to make a rule,
right,
you was over here crying.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't do that. Now you think you about to put 3 rules on 1 card?
Yeah, you bugging, shorty. Not us. Not us.
I'm good.
You
so
was getting it.
So you mad you don't play? Yes, I'm mad, because what the fuck is this shit? What are you doing? What are you doing? This isn't in the rule book.
Come crying. You wasting my time.
Wasting my.
Well, she's still mad. She's still upset about it.
Because I already didn't care for Uno per se, because niggas be cheating.
Always.
They be cheating. And so when she did that, oh, I was livid. And clearly I still am. That triggered me.
Yeah.
I went on a rant on Instagram. I was like,
about the Uno.
Yes, don't ask me to play Uno. I'm not fucking playing Uno because niggas be cheating. No, don't. Kids not playing Uno with y'all. No.
Oh, I never seen somebody go off like that on the Uno.
I'm really hot. Like.
Yeah, your face got red, bro.
No,
Because you're mad at her still. You're like, nah, bitch, you still got
I really wish. I'm trying to block that memory out. That's how traumatic it was, y'all. Like, I'm really trying to block that memory out. I wish I could remember the exact rules she said, because I promise you, be hot too.
Oh, it was dumb.
It was dumb.
It was some UMD shit.
It was dumb shit, bro.
Oh my God.
And what really pissed me off about
petty
it though was it was petty shit. Cause now you losing. Cause now you got like 42
So now you trying to make up for? Oh, bitch,
it was one of those.
You was so loser,
what
bitch.
Really blew me was because just before that, when somebody said something, I don't remember. I think it was the girl next to me, because they've been coming for her. So I think she had said to them, "Oh, if you went to UMD, every time you reach 6 cards, you gotta draw like something else more." It was something crazy. So that's when she did start the pettiness. I'm not gonna hold you. But then she got mad, rightfully so, and was like, nah, da. So we let it slide. We was like, yeah, you maxing a little bit. Let's rephrase that. Then you come out the woodwork with these 3 chicks? No.
So you deserve it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all should have let her get lit up.
So after that, I threw in a towel. Kid don't play Uno. Don't ask me. I'll be the referee.
No spades. What you play? Go fish?
No. I do play spades, but not in hectic settings.
Yeah.
If it was me, you, my cousin, and like one other person, I'd play.
Yeah.
If there's a few other people in the room, but once you get niggas, nah, I'm good.
I can't play. I can't even play with someone. My mother's a very competitive person. I be like, I can't play no more games with you, because she'll start pulling everybody call. I'm watching everybody, and all y'all going get it together. And I be like, girl, it's just a game. She be caring too much.
Yep. And that's the thing. Like, I have to read the room. So even if it is a larger group, if I'm
What
the hell?
Did them joints just cut off?
Ow, y'all. Malfunction.
Y'all.
My lap, everything. I don't know what's going on. I'm just pulling the audio from the camera, but I'm gonna keep this on for looks.
Facts.
If you want to bust your next nut, head on over to Bellessa and use code BB2S1P30 for 30% off your next nut. Yeah, this shit acting crazy. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep it on because I look cute.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Yes, I do. But yeah, girl. And because I know people get so crazy just off of little shit. It don't even have to be about games, like how people
Stepping
react
on
to stuff.
shoes and shit.
And I'm not a confrontational person. I've never cared for confrontation.
Oh,
So
I am. I'm a confrontational person. I'm gonna say something first. I might be a little rowdy. Sometimes when I be down U Street and like, you know, when you walk past that McDonald's, bro, right past that McDonald's, it's a bunch of niggas on that corner that want to speak to you. And there was this one dude that was like, "What's up, shorty? You look beautiful." I just kept walking. "Oh, you can't fucking speak? All right, then, you spoiled bitch." I was like, "Bitch, come say it to me, you pussy nigga. I fuck you." I was going off, bro.
The switch up is crazy though. Like, and I don't even feel like I'm gonna take this off because I can't even hear myself. Like, I like to hear myself. But it's like the switch up really be pissing me off because it was, where was all of that energy beforehand? I was just the beautiful goddess, the queen on the street. You was really trying to make me drop the panties. Now I'm a bitch. I'm dirty. I'm trifling. I'm all this wild shit.
And where did that come from? Because I thought we was just cool. You was just trying to get to know me, love. Remember you just said that? I'm trying to get to know you, love. What the fuck happened to that? All right, love. It's cool, love. Fuck out of here. That's when I start saying love. Y'all want to keep calling me love? All right, love. Fuck out of here. I can't stand niggas. I'm going to give that shit back, bro. I'm going to be petty.
Crazy.
I need to work on it, but I'm going to be petty, though.
Yeah, just ridiculous.
What did the audio do, bro?
Girl, I don't fucking know. So first it was like when I was recording.
Okay, there we go.
But see, now my laptop, like I can hear myself, but I can't see nothing. That's it. I think it low-key might be dead. I think this bitch might be. What does the time say on it?
It's blocking it. Hold up. 16?
16? Okay, that's not bad. Cause these, oh yeah, got my laptop died, Joel. That's what it was. Cause first it stopped recording because it was like disk too slow. And then it just like blacked out, but it's because the battery is dying, but it keeps like going in and out of essentially consciousness. Yeah, and so I keep hearing myself on and off in here. It's a little ghetto. Oh, there we go. We back in action. We're still not recording, but again, it's a comfort thing, like to hear it. Yeah. I really miss. I got this mic off Amazon. This is my sexy phone operator.
Yeah, I love that. When I said that, I was thinking of what's that girl? Girl 6. I said, oh yes, Girl 6. Get it, bitch.
I love this thing.
And when you whispered the Balesa commercials, I was like, oh yeah.
I love it, and it just gets me right. So this is definitely weird to have like a headphone and a mic, but you know, you gotta live and you learn. And
Balesa's black owned?
I don't think so. No, I've definitely been trying to like do black owned stuff, but I do have this one lady who, have you ever heard of Pure Romance? So it's like, I heard about it when I went to Towson. They do a lot out there. But it's basically, it's almost like Avon with like sex toys and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, so I had went to a pole special, like one of the pole studios that I go to. They had like a girls' night. It was like Galentine's. And so it was like a mixer part before we did like the actual classes. And they had the girl from, or the lady, Nakia. I love you if you're watching this or listening to this. But they had her and like one of her friends, I think, or maybe like I don't know who it was with her, but she was selling her catalog and she was talking about they do parties. So you can do, the party is free. They come, they do whatever, you just have to invite girls over, and then if anybody buys toys, you get like basically a gift card, a certain percentage off of whatever you would buy for yourself. And then you get a lifetime, like once you throw a party, you get a lifetime discount. I think it's like 10-15% or something. But a lot of my toys, I've been getting a lot of my toys from her, because you know it's the personal connection, or I get them from Balesa. So that's just like my little treasure box. If it's not Nakia,
I'm using the code for sure.
Oh yeah. Girl, get that thrust.
Really? Is that the one you said you got?
I have two toys back home. I have the Air Vibe and I have the thrust. And I'm not gonna lie, like the Air Vibe, I had got them. I've been following Balesa for a minute. And I had got them.
I haven't heard them until you said something.
Really?
Yeah.
They just popped across my timeline when they were new, because I've been following them for probably at least since 2020. So they be having good deals all the time, and so I had followed them, and I had got the Air Vibe for like ridiculously cheap. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't used it that much, probably like 2 or 3 times, and I've been using it more as of recently. And it was cool. And then I won a sales challenge, so whoever's buying, thanks just keep buying.
Oh, that's lit.
So I got a free thrust. Girl, that baby is in my nightstand, and it feels so good. My gut hurt just thinking about it.
Oh my! It hurts so beautifully. Doesn't it?
It hurts so beautifully, and I have I call him DJ Master Flex, but
a toy?
No. This is a person.
I'm about to say that's hilarious, bro.
No, but he's really into sex toys, and so I haven't gotten a chance to break that out with him. Oh baby.
He gonna work you with that one.
Oh, I'm telling you, like I'm so excited. I sent him a video and I was like, I got a new toy.
Ooh, did you send the video of you using it?
No. I sent the video of it like thrusting.
You said you don't send videos like that.
No, not really. I really want to have somebody watch a video of me while I'm giving them head though. That's really what I want.
I want to FaceTime a dude during 69. So like I'm FaceTiming him, so I'm watching him eat my pussy and he's watching me suck his dick. Oh, yeah. Wow. I saw that picture on Instagram and I was like, that's interesting. Get the camera set up and you just going. Wow. Like, because they can't see it, they can only feel it, but the visual or a mirror or something.
Oh my God, the camera view is
the nasty shit.
Yo, that's crazy.
Because I like underviews. Those are the best views for me.
Okay.
So if I can get a good underview or a good side view at least, when you see the spit just come from my chin, we're good to go. You gotta see it open my throat up. Because if you're just seeing it from the front, you might not. I need it to be like.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's something real serious.
I get it. I see the vision. I love that.
I ain't sucked no dick in a minute, so my neck fat coming back, bro. I gotta get on it. Yeah, I realized that's how my chin used to really stay sharp because I was on it. I mean.
Wow. Okay, if y'all want to get rid of that neck fat, go suck
some dick.
I'm telling you.
It really works. I'm telling workouts, fucking shape weight. What was that little thing that they were selling on infomercials back in like 2012? And it would just push the old lady's neck up. They had to do this. They had to hold it like on their chest.
I remember the shake weight, but
that was for the arms. It was this thing that you could rest on your chest, but you had to hold it and you had to do this. And that's how the old ladies would move that little turkey neck up. Yep.
Oh wow. Right. Well, when I was in physical therapy, there was like a little thing that was hooked onto the wall, and I had to go like this, and I had to like do each side of my neck.
Oh man, and that was recent. That's why your neck's so chiseled. That works. You got a strong neck. I ain't got one of them necks no more. I used to have one of them goose necks. I miss them.
I'm telling you.
Real defined. Snatch it up.
Hello. Because if I'm going to suck a dick, I'm going to suck it.
Because I'm a suck dick. That's what I do. I suck dick. Fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm telling you. I'm going to be eating that dick up, boy.
Nah, for real. What's your question? Oh, I was supposed to come up with questions for you?
Yeah, because y'all don't be fucking answering. Y'all be all up on my Instagram. Y'all be watching the story. Y'all be liking the reels. But whenever I ask a question, nobody want to respond. But it's okay. Patience is a virtue, one of them. So this is now Ask Mango, where this is where y'all supposed to be asking me questions, but y'all don't be asking me questions.
So do you want to be an art teacher or you want to be a sexologist? What's your goal for your career, your end career?
So I was an art teacher. I was a high school art teacher for 2.5 years. I went to school for teaching. I knew that was what I wanted to do. But I also knew I wasn't going to be a teacher forever. Okay. Didn't really know what was going to come after that. I just knew that it wasn't that. I envisioned myself loosely. I wouldn't say I wanted to become a famous artist per se. Like I wasn't thinking Picasso or whatever. But then once I started getting more into my art, I realized that while you're making the art, it's not like your fame usually comes after as an artist because it's like what you left behind and people start realizing.
I've noticed that too.
And I've been fortunate enough to have internships, apprenticeships with artists and learning from them. So I've seen them working and seeing how successful they are. So now that I've been in the setting, I have a different view of what a successful artist is and how you can make it as an artist. So I knew that I obviously wanted to do something with art, and I envisioned me getting a gallery space and teaching like private lessons to people. But now, during the pandemic, while I was teaching, art therapy came up. I realized how my teaching style changed in the fact I wasn't trying to teach technical stuff.
Yeah.
I was trying to teach, like, everybody's going through shit right now. Life fucking sucks. And these are high school students that don't know how to regulate. Like, it was just, y'all coming to me complaining about how much work. As a teacher, I got so much work. We just hear the vibe. I play music while I teach. I hate sitting in silence, for real. Well, I'm more comfortable with it. But if I'm working with art, I have to have music or something behind. So I would play music, and we're just here. And how it's funny because my virtual students, I'm still friends with a lot of my students.
Really?
And they used to, while I was talking, they would be, I don't see nobody. So I'm talking to, just how I'm podcasting right now, like I was talking to a computer screen. I don't know what none of these kids look like.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what, because nobody wanted to get on camera, or they didn't have the quality or whatever. So it's like I'm literally sitting in my dining room, which was transitioned to a classroom, talking to a computer for 6 hours a day.
Oh my God.
And one of my students, you know, they know what I look
During
like.
During the pandemic.
They know what I look like. I went out once the world opened back up. I'm down half smoke, being a fucking delinquent. I don't teach no more. Miss Paxton don't exist. We was in there. One thing about my friend Katie. Oh, you would love Katie. Katie gonna roll her weed in here everywhere. She don't care. She's like, can I smoke it here, Katie? You know you can, but I'm gonna roll it anyway. Okay, do you? So, you know, Katie gets the blunt rolling. My other friend Rayana, it's some niggas next to us. We all just loud. We drunk because the mimosas was coming. I go in the bathroom, I see a little girl looking at me, and I'm like, it's weird. I'm gonna wash my hands, I'm gonna mind my business, because I'm in the business of minding my business. I'm drunk, I'm probably acting a little crazy. So I go back out there, we finish, we're like, all right, let's pay the bill, let's go. So we walking out, all I hear is, Miss Paxton? Who you talking to?
Oh.
And who are you? It was one of my students.
Oh.
It was one of my students.
I would have just kept walking.
Nah, she was cool, because that was one student who actually submitted her work. So I knew what she looked like. I had like a self-portrait. So I was like, oh, okay. But it was just for me. I forgot. I lost my train of thought. I got a 10-span of a squirrel. But I guess I was connected into the podcast of like, I enjoy this. And it's my students and my friends tell me all the time, like, you just be talking, you need a show, you need this, you need that. So here I am. We're here now.
Same. You should put it on a podcast. You just be I be PSAing it to death with my shit, bro. And I was like, you right, y'all. I'm gonna just leave the PSAs alone and go ahead and do a little hour-long session of just talking shit. And it has relieved so much stress. And now people actually,
I be saying some wild shit, but I be having some substance, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's always substance.
So in terms of just like where all of that is taking me, I'm not really sure. Like, I had wanted to, while I was teaching, I had wanted to start an OnlyFans, but I was nervous because of the promotion piece, and you hear about it all the time. Teachers or whatever are getting fired because people found out, and it's like, well, why don't you look at why they even doing that in the first place?
Right,
that's not
they
to say
broke.
that everybody doing it for the money per se, but it's like, I wouldn't necessarily have to be doing this if I was making the money and getting the respect that I was getting, like that I should be getting as a teacher, but I'm not. So I need some money on the side, and I'm good at sex. Sex for me is amazing. I think I'm so fucking hot. So I just knew that I knew that would be something I was interested in. But I just never had the courage to do it. And then when we had the LNL, it was like listening to them and learning more about sex. And when I went to see them in New York, they had Mr. Marley come up. And so that's when I first heard about it. Yeah, I first heard about it from there, and then I just kind of took it and ran with it after that. And I was like I told you, I'm in a point in my life where I'm taking things as they come. This interests me. This is something I think I will be good at. I just need to figure out how to balance it. What am I going to do with it? Like, it can't. I feel like it got put on my plate for a reason. So now I have to figure out how much of a portion on my plate am I gonna give this?
You could do like erotic painting.
A what?
Erotic painting.
Girl, ooh, child, I'm telling you, I'm seeing how everything is overlapping, and I'm seeing the visions of like, oh, I could do this, I could do this. And so, and that's like, one thing that's really big, and like femdom, or just dumb issues, is like figuring out your niche. What is you? Like, you still want to be yourself. And so I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, how am I connecting my art with this to like make this one whole. So we're figuring it out, but so I don't really know where I'm going. Like I know I'm not gonna do sex work forever. I don't know how long this podcast is gonna go. So we just ride until it ride.
Yeah.
And I know that I want to. One of my end goals is to be an art therapist and have private practice clients, because at the end of the day, that's where the money comes from in mental health. Like you gotta have some type of private practice. But where my heart really is, and it's hard and it sucks, because I taught at a Title I school. I want to give my resources.
What does that mean?
It's more or less, it's like this low economic, they don't have the resources. Like it's very, I don't want to say bottom of the barrel, but for lack of like.
You work in this area?
Proper words. Girl, I work down the street.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of my students were like foreign. I mean, this is their first week in the country. Don't speak any. I had entire classes that did not speak English. It was rough. But I still connected. I was lucky that I taught art and I connected with them.
Through art.
And the amount of my students that follow me now, I'm just like, I don't know how many of y'all watch this podcast. This is crazy.
Hearing about dick cheese and shit. Dang, bro.
Dick cheese, summer sausage dicks, like all types of. I'm sucking dick, like this is crazy. Watching me drink, it's crazy, y'all. It's y'all.
I mean, it's a part of fucking.
But it's a part of life, you know.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason why I taught high school, because I was like, just me and who I am. I've gone through a lot in my life that I want to pass it on to the next person.
Yeah.
And it's just not to say that I can't be there for elementary school students, but just knowing like me and my limits and how I interact with certain things. Because even like my students, sometimes it would piss me off, and I'm not in the classroom cursing niggas out and shit. But oh, you mad that the teacher's treating you like a child? But look at you.
Yeah.
Look at yourself in the mirror. What are you doing?
And they high schoolers, so
yeah.
They
so it's like
to handle, bro.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's art therapy in my future. With that, I want to start a nonprofit. I want to offer alternative forms of therapy like dance, music, pole, art to underserved communities. But I know that that's going to be hard. I love teaching. I love it so much. So I want to partner with schools. But being a part of the educational system is not fun. So that's where I've had to take a step back. So something with art and sex.
I mean, like I said, that erotic painting, or you can start with, I mean, that's like the first start. Just host some classes of erotic painting and see what they get from it. You could, what did that girl do that was selling her paintings? I just saw this like last week, where she just rented out a space for like $1,000, and she used all the art that she painted, and she made like 40 bands just off selling the art that she painted. She rented the space for like $1,000 for a couple hours, and then that's how she moved on about her business. And yeah, she said she only had to come out of because she got a grant from somewhere in the city, but she was like she just had to really get the grant for the food and all the lighting and all that stuff. For everything else, she took home profit, 43 bands. I said, somebody else got to do this shit, bro. I say do it, because honestly, what I was doing, I love painting too, but I haven't painted in a while. I was trying to fill up my walls in my room. I said that's the first step, and then once I fill up my walls, I'll start trying to sell it. And my mom does it now. She's always been a painter, so I'm trying to get her to start selling her shit, or at least just, I mean, even if you don't start selling it, I mean, find a way to make money off it. Record yourself and put it on fucking YouTube. So what? Do it.
Yeah.
It's worth it, bro. Your art is like really beautiful, and I love the way you see. I mean, from what I'm seeing from it, you have like the same. I have something like that, like Kendrick Lamar. That's like my favorite rapper ever. But I made something about his To Pimp a Butterfly, and I put like stones, and I had to like make the butterfly resemble what I thought the album meant. And man, my ex wound up stealing it. But yeah, these exes ain't shit. He keeps saying he sent it to me, but nigga, I never received it. You lying ass nigga, bro.
They always, why they always
I mean,
lying?
For no reason, because
For
like
no
love.
reason.
I
Nobody
know.
told you how to do that.
Yeah, I know you love that painting, bro. You could have just been like, yeah, I got it. Nope. So, ooh, why they ain't ask no more questions? I don't like
because
that.
y'all ain't shit.
We gotta come up with some questions. We gonna take some time.
What's the timestamp?
Damn, the little thing covering it. 34.
34. All right, we can wrap it. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. When I fucking fucking ask questions.
Answer them.
You don't need to fucking answer them, okay?
Or ask some questions.
I'm telling you, I need stories, topics, questions. Either DM me or respond to my boxes when I post the.
I be doing it too.
You know, that the dick hole story, that was crazy. That was crazy.
What dick hole story?
When the uncircumcised dick.
Yeah.
That was insane. To be fucking him and then see it.
Because we were fucking we fucked like 3 times. I mean, shout out to you, Mike. That we just talked last year. And like I was going up, man, and that dick was really good. And the way he made me nut like 2 times just from eating my pussy back to back, just making me come.
Nigga make me nut off sucking my titty, bro.
Oh my! I've only had that 1 time, and I don't remember who it was, but I remember he was doing it so fucking well. I fucked enough niggas to where I am starting to forget him, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so me and Mike was fucking, and I was like, yo, I'm ready to suck his. He deserves it. The way he been putting in work. And then he pulled out after he nutted, and I was about to go in and like swallow the nut, and then I was like, I looked back like, all right, and I just kind of leaned over, like I'm gonna just turn to the other side because this isn't for me, love.
Yeah.
And then after that, he kept being like, when you gonna let me come back over? You ain't hit me up since then. I said, love, let me be honest with you. Your dick is not circumcised. And I know we've been fucking up until now, and that was my fault. I'm gonna take the fall. But I cannot continue to have sex with you knowing your dick is uncircumcised.
Okay.
Because I know that the smell's gonna smell and the taste is gonna taste. And I will never trust anyone else's cleanliness but my own. So if I have to go in there and manually clean it to death just to know that it's good enough, I will do that. But an uncircumcised one, no.
Okay.
It doesn't even look good. When you pull it back, it looks so raw and like it looks like you just came fresh out the womb. Because it's just like, I know it's sensitive, but I don't want. It's not a fruit roller, bro. We not hiding the foot, bro. Close this shit up, bro. I don't want to see it. I don't like them jumps.
Okay. Well, I still have yet to be faced with it, but I guess the consistency at this point, I don't want no dick cheese in my face. I'm sorry.
And the thing is, the one that I did have but his that didn't stink and didn't give me a yeast infection, he was cool. But the dudes that I did that it did stink, I was like, why did I have this in my mouth? Like, I was honestly mad at myself. Like, bro, you really sucked this nigga's dick. And because the way he was pleasing me for 4 hours straight. Like, I didn't have to do anything. I'm laying on the table. This nigga's really turning me out.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, this shit is really not it.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to suck your dick, and I get down there, and I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, I'm stopping. And I just stopped. And I was like, And he was like, oh, but it was getting good. And I'm like, you really could have had the best. But love, not it tasting like this, love.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get away from the smell. It was sitting in the pubes. Girl, it was so awful. And it even tasted like a little chalky. Like, I don't know, like the pre-cum was like sliding down or something, and it was just sticking to it. I don't know why we didn't fuck. I say that. We did not have sex. So, proud of myself for not having sex with that nigga, but I really shouldn't have fucked him. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have even I didn't fuck him, but I shouldn't have sucked his dick. I shouldn't have sucked his dick. So.
I mean, it happens. You live and you learn. You know now.
Girl, I already learned. I don't even know why I went through that shit with him, because usual me, I be preaching to my podcast about how if you're not enjoying yourself, don't continue with that shit.
Yeah.
Either speak up, or if you know it's not going to get better, just leave. So, and I should have known from that taste.
I think, again, it just, not everybody's there yet. If you had told me that before, I'm just like, oh, I'm here for a nut, whatever it is, what it is. But like now, I'm just like, I don't even waste my time or energy if the sex is not good. But again, I'm not having sex. I'm not having sex with anybody that it isn't good. Who
can't make me nut,
or who's not willing to learn.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons, I gotta wrap this up, y'all, but that's one of the reasons why I'm gonna spin a blocker, because I'm like, first time, it might not always be the best, but if it wasn't like downright crazy or bad, I'll do it again, because now we learned we know a little bit about each other's bodies, and then I think it's like, the people that I have continued to have sex with, it's just gotten better.
I haven't had a situation, well, no, it was only one situation where I actually spent the block. The nigga that, he torpedoed his big ass dick up my asshole on accident, and I was riding him, and bro, you know, when you getting it, and I had the legs, and I'm going. I'm really like bouncing.
That's a beautiful form.
And then I said, oh, okay, wait, my legs are starting to hurt. So I'm like, okay, wait a second, and I'm switching. He said, nah, I'm gonna take over. So I'm like this, and I'm like, wait, huh, wait, and I'm trying to push up. So I push up, and his dick slips out, and I wind up going back down, straight up my ass, and it was 8 inches solid, bro.
Nope.
Good God. Thank you for the form, though. Girl, I be practicing. I just was a girl.
Beautiful. Arms out, everything.
Listen,
I loved it. That
it's the
was
squat
beautiful.
hop. That's one.
Telling you.
But you can't do that one too long.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's the hardest one.
Send stories, questions, topics to 2skrippas1poll@gmail.com or DM me at 2skrippas1poll. Follow the Patreon. This week's full episode will be featured here, so come back and watch us talk for like an hour and 20 minutes. But normally these videos will be on Patreon. So come follow us there. You're already on YouTube because you're watching it. Go buy a sex toy. I said that. And I think rate, review, and subscribe. Whoever's been rating, thank you. I love you. But other than that, be safe, make good choices, y'all.
Bye, y'all.